We've got a lot of guns to talk about, so let's just dive right in. We're going to start with the Global Ordnance Monolith here. Really cool because this thing has a monolithic upper, the barrel, the gas block, the gas tube, all one machined piece, which is really cool. Because of that, the bolt is designed a little bit differently in that you don't have to have the buffer tube. And because of that, you get cool features like the folding stock. How neat is that? And then the charging handle on this one too, really neat because it is non-reciprocating, but it is up on the handguard. It's kind of unique. And that will, of course, flatten out when you're not using it so that it's out of the way. And with this one, I've really been enjoying this one. Have the Meprolite M22 Pro mounted on this, and it is a really good match. It's going to be a recurring theme today, and that theme is going to be range fun. This one right here fits the bill, the SAR9 Sport, the big boy. Of course, SAR has a lot of different models, even the compact and subcompact models. This one right here, though, you can tell from the mag bumper to the big, huge red dot to the flashlight, she is a beefy, bulky gal. Not going to be able to carry this one, but this one right here fits my hand really well, thanks in part to interchangeable back straps as well as side panels. You can get that perfect fit. Just a lot of fun out on the range. Haven't had any issues no matter what ammo I've tried to run through this thing, but I do think that it likes the 124 grain stuff best. Shotgun time with the Derya DY12. And this one right here has been a lot of fun since I broke it in. It's been able to run the low brass birdshot really, really well. And one of the impressive things with this is it came with a really nice case and a whole lot of accessories, including extra magazines, extra gas pucks to be able to reliably run pretty much any type of shotgun shell you want. And I have been also really impressed with the Gideon Omega optic on the top of this thing. Really added to, even though we do have flip-up sights that it comes with, that Gideon Omega optic has held up really, really well with the hundreds into the thousands of rounds that's been through this thing so far. Iconic, cool, legendary, awesome. That is the MP5. And SDS Arms right here has done a good job capturing every single bit of that with the MAC5. This one right here, I will say that she likes to run wet, don't tell. And as long as you keep everything properly lubricated, I say properly, maybe even go a little bit overboard with it. I've had no problems running steel case, aluminum case, or otherwise types of ammunition through this thing. Of course, when you fold the brace in, you've got a very small package. You've got the old HK slap capability on this, which makes it that much more fun. And with the barrel design down here, a lot of different options for your muzzle devices if you so choose to go that route. And of course, we've got to include what might be the lightest weight 1022 on the planet, the No Ruger Part 1022. And this one right here, a ton of fun. It weighs nothing, but yet, you know, it's as accurate as it can be, all things considered. I don't think I found any ammunition that I could not run through this. It is all but the receiver and stock Tandemkross, and that includes the Tandemkross little double rotary magazine there, threaded barrel on this thing. Just a whole lot of fun, and it being 22, a whole lot of cheap fun. Let's talk about some that I've added to the personal collection, starting with the Beretta 76 here. Yeah, this one right here, you just don't see these Beretta 76 targets very much. This one, of course, 22 long rifle. And I kind of lucked into this, was helping with a SAR. Of course, we looked at the SAR9 Sport earlier. Was helping with a SAR range event, and there at the range, this was for sale, and I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it was just a random find. Had to bring it home, add to the collection. And I will say something about this. I have said for a long time, the Browning Buckmark, you guys know I'm a Browning Buckmark fan, and the single action trigger pull on the Browning Buckmark, one of the best out of the box trigger pulls that you can absolutely get. The Beretta 76 target here rivals that trigger pull. I would even go as far as saying the trigger pull on the Beretta 76, man, this is back when they knew how to build them, is very likely better than my Smith & Wesson 41. And if you know what I'm talking about, that says a lot. And another crazy pickup that came into the local gun shop, and again, had to bring it home, the AMT AutoMag II. We go from 22 long rifle on that 76 now to 22 Magnum. And not just 22 Magnum, but the OG semi-automatic handgun chambered in 22 Magnum. And from the slide cuts to the wood grips with the AMT logo and the stainless on wood, or rather wood on stainless design. Beautiful little handgun with CCI Maxi Mag is an absolute joy to shoot. I've had zero issues out of this thing. Came with the original box as well as an extra magazine, which is always very nice, and was super happy to add this little gal to the collection. Now, all the previous guns, there are videos here on the channel, so once you get done here, make sure you go check those out if you would like. And we're going to do a little teaser here, and we're going to talk about a few that came in 2025, but there's no content on the channel really. Maybe some shorts, but no long form anyway. And we're going to start out with this one here from SDS Arms, the MAC II Tactical Wood. Iconic, smooth, super smooth action. As a matter of fact, had no break-in period on this. Took this thing out of the box, a little bit of clean, a little bit of lube, ran some low brass birdshot to it, and it ran fine. So that iconic, nice, smooth action. Got your ghost ring style sights set up on this thing. Of course, you do have a rail on top if you was to choose to go with some type of a red dot or an optic. And I think the wood on this thing, the overall profile alone, but the wood really sets it off. So look for more to come on this one. Another one that came in from SDS Arms, content, of course, coming, the MEUSOC 1911. And I'm going to tell you, as far as the retro fit, feel, design, function, operation, they have done a wonderful job. A couple of things with this one right here. Got to be 45 ACP, of course, if it's going to be retro. But when I first took this out of the box, when you hold this in your hand, when you feel of the slide, just everything about it screams original, screams retro. And if you had somebody close your eyes and you handed them this and you told them it was an old school original, I think they would believe you. I really do. And to that, one of the things that I will normally do that I did not do with the 1911 MEUSOC here is swap out the grips. This one does come with those wraparound Packmeyer grips, and that just adds to the retro feel and design. If I took those off, it would not be the same. And so this is one of the very few handguns that I have that I've kept the grips that come on it. So we've teased the shotgun and pistol. Now let's tease this rifle right here from LuthAR. Now, my first experience, any kind of significant experience anyway, with products from LuthAR came this year at Ballistic Summit. And shortly thereafter, in the last month or two, got hands on this one right here, this rifle from LuthAR. And I don't want to spoiler alert all the cool features with this rifle, but I will say that at Ballistic Summit, I was super impressed with their products, and this rifle right here has not disappointed. Now, in addition to all the cool features on this thing, it's got a couple of additions in the Gideon Optics Guardian LPVO, and I love the reticle in the Gideon Guardian there, and then a somewhat budget-minded bipod up here, fully articulating bipod from CV Life, just sets this thing off, and I think it's a really cool rifle. So out of all the guns we've looked at today, I would like to know your favorite. So let me know that down in a comment below. As for my favorite out of all these, I think it probably has to be